I think this is big myth.
I used to really believe that everyone should try to do what they love
Mm-hmm.
and love what they do.
Yeah.
And I've changed my mind about that. And I used to believe it very strongly, probably like 10 years ago,
Mm-hmm.
only to then realize that that works great for the 1 to 10%.
Yeah.
But for the majority of people, that's going to be really, really hard. These are like the most talented,
Yeah.
smartest people in the country who have everything at their disposal. And I know that even some of these people may not get a job they love or may never ever build something they love. But guess what? Everyone needs money to survive.
Yeah.
So the question is, and I want to hear your take on it, and I'll reflect back, is should you do what you love for money and love what you do?
I think this is big myth. Number 2 is follow your passion. I think it's because most of those commitment speeches are billionaires or very successful people, and they say follow your passion. But if we think through what other advice could they give that would be socially acceptable? They can't say, I got lucky. They can't say, I worked, super hard because people were like, sure, and so then it's like, okay, well, they're never going to get attacked for saying follow your passion. But the problem with that is it also assumes that your passion or your interest will never change. Just think about what you were really interested in 10 years ago. It's probably different than it is now. And if you extrapolate that another 10 years, it'll probably be different again. Your passion issue is that, number 1, the passions will change. Number 2 is that sometimes you're passionate about things that people don't value. And the thing is there's nothing wrong with that. It's just that it will be very hard to make an income that way. Mm-hmm. The third thing is that I think that it creates an emotionality around business or income, which is that the moment it doesn't feel good, that you believe the myth that you should stop. When I think that
so good.
If you and I were to talk about the business side of anything, there are elements that I love and there are elements that I hate. And I see them as both required. I would love to maximize one versus the other, but it's just the cost of doing business, literally. But I try to reframe that pain that comes from doing the things that I don't want to do the things that I do want to do as the price tag required to become the person that I want to become. And so it's like we lament the price tag for the things that we want. And I think that, at least for me, my ultimate, long-term goal is just to become the person that the best version of me, right? And so I think those are probably the big 3 that I think about when it comes to why follow your passion doesn't serve most people. And the other, I would say bonus 4th, might be that you might be really good at something and people are very willing to exchange money for that thing. And it doesn't mean that you actually have to do the thing that you work on, that you make money on, all the hours of the day, right? Like you can work for 20 or 30 hours a week and then have the other 120 to do whatever you want, 130 to do whatever you want. And that's, not a bad thing, in my opinion.